Hey man, this is a real heart to heart, guys. Today, man, we're gonna talk about why now we are super early in the crypto space. I mean, we are entirely early to the party. It's like coming to the party at 9 p.m. when doors open, knowing the party don't get to jump in around 12 to 1. We hear it when the doors open and we filling out the scene, man. We hearing what the DJ playing, we getting our drinks ready. We already got the food prepared so we don't have to wait in all the long lines. We are pretty much pre-gaming right now in the crypto markets. And I'm gonna give some reasons why I believe this is probably one of the best times to start buying crypto and dollar cost averaging right now. So let's get into it. But before we do, if you haven't tapped into the channel already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, man, turn on those notifications ASAP because I will continue to bring these videos like this, just heart to hearts talking about crypto and my experiences and also what I'm seeing in the markets today. So first of all, we know where we at in the markets right now. We know prices are absolutely distressed right now today. Even though we starting to see bigger jumps in the market, it's still prices are down from all-time highs. But why I say this is probably the best time and we are still super early, because we know this year two big things have happened already in the crypto space. One of these things has never ever happened before. So the first thing, of course, we know about the Bitcoin halving. And if you don't know, the Bitcoin halving is pretty much where the supply is cut in half and it's not as much created. And we know Bitcoin is only 21 million Bitcoin ever being made ever. It's no more Bitcoin that can ever be produced. You can't create Bitcoin. Now people do fork it, create other projects like that that's similar to Bitcoin, but it's only ever 21 million Bitcoin being made. And every 4 years, we know the Bitcoin halving cuts the supply as far as what is being mined and produced. So we know that specific thing, and we know usually after the Bitcoin halving, a year and some change after the Bitcoin halving, prices absolutely take off, not only for Bitcoin but for altcoins, and they follow like crazy. And altcoins really do show more than appreciation than Bitcoin because Bitcoin has been around the longest. But even to this day, we know that it has been a sentiment every 4 years after the halving. We know that prices do absolutely take off, but that's just one thing. Now, this second thing, we know that the Bitcoin ETF recently got passed earlier this year. And a lot of people saying, Tro, what does the Bitcoin ETF have to do with anything? Well, this establishes Bitcoin as a legit asset class, not just cryptos, but Bitcoin in general. I like to separate Bitcoin from cryptos because altcoins is a whole nother type of beast. But Bitcoin, with the Bitcoin ETF that was passed, this makes Bitcoin a legit asset class. And a lot of people don't realize what's going on. We know we go through everyday trials and tribulations. We focus on everyday activity, not knowing what big money is doing behind the scenes. And big money is absolutely buying up Bitcoin. And it's a reason why big money is doing this, because they know Bitcoin is the future as far as when it comes to the newest asset class that can pretty much beat inflation. So we starting to see BlackRock, Fidelity, all these big institutions going in like crazy on Bitcoin. And we even reach new records each and every day. Like a lot of people, retail investors, before the big institutions came in, it was just, whales with who were in the retail. They had a lot of money. Of course, they were real whales, but they weren't institutions that were investing that got, pretty much permission from the government to start investing in this asset. So that is two major things that is why I believe we are still super early, because that just happened recently. And like I said, usually a year after the Bitcoin halving, everything starts to appreciate. Now, we know prices are down. But another things that are bullish for crypto is the government is seeing that retail investors love cryptocurrencies. Now, I don't care who you vote for. I'm not into, all the politics and things like that, but politicians have even been talking about, crypto and saying that, hey, every politician is now trying to reverse it and is now embracing crypto because they know we suffer from crazy inflation in the United States, and the citizens are looking for a way to beat inflation, no matter what asset class it is, stocks, real estate, and then with this new asset class, crypto and Bitcoin, we have the potential to really beat inflation because this crypto is not just located in the United States or located in where we are. Crypto is worldwide. Crypto is something you can't stop no matter what regulations they try to put on it. It's still going to keep going because we've seen multiple countries try to ban crypto and then come back and renege on it and say now the citizens can now invest in cryptocurrency. And it's a reason they're doing it because this particular asset class cannot be stopped by any institution, especially Bitcoin. Bitcoin cannot be stopped no matter what everybody is saying. You can find a VPN to buy Bitcoin. People have been doing it for years. In countries that is blocked, they ask other people from, other countries to buy it for them and send it to them. Then they just put it in a decentralized wallet. So it's always ways around it, and people are storing their value in Bitcoin. And a lot of things going on in the crypto space, and we also are seeing more ETFs trying to get past. We've been hearing talks about the Ethereum ETF. Even a Solana ETF was recently talked about as well. So a lot of things that's very bullish for the crypto space. Right now we are at I think $2.4 trillion market cap for the entire crypto space, and we know the all-time highs was at 2.8 in 2021. And if you look at any chart, you will see usually after, the Bitcoin halving, prices absolutely go past previous all-time highs. Now, we did get a rise in the market in May of this year or March of this year, and it started kind of going down in May. And a lot of people were saying, man, Tro, this bull market is over, man. This was the shortest bull market in the crypto ever, and wooda, and all of this and all of this. Man, I'm telling you, that was just a fake out, guys. That was one of the moments that, yes, you could have made profits for sure. You could have made profits, took your money and got out if you put enough money in, if you've been dollar cost averaging since the bottoms of, 2022 and going into 2023. But I'm telling you right now, it's not over. We are still super early, and now is probably one of the best times to really be accumulating some of your favorite coins. Now, this is not a video trying to shield you any specific coin. I do have videos that talk about the specific coins I find interest in or I invest in, but this is just me telling you now is a time that a lot of people are still sidelined on, but we are still seeing this consolidation phase in the market, especially like with some of our top cryptos. And a lot of cryptos haven't really even matured. The only thing that's really been going up was some outliers. We know Solana went crazy. We know a lot of these other outliers did go crazy, but majority of the market really didn't do too much movement. Yes, it did do some appreciation, don't get me wrong, but not the appreciation we are used to in the crypto space. And really right now, the only narrative that has been pumping so far was the meme coin narrative. A lot of people say meme coin season, and that's pretty much the projects that absolutely went from 0 to 100x. But so a lot of other projects still have been just creating, still have been building and building and building, just creating the foundation right now, and they haven't even taken off in that peak that we hit in March of 2024. So a lot of things, a lot of projects still have so much more potential. I'm not saying any specific projects, but just the crypto market in general. A lot of these projects have yet to see their full-on potential that the bull market brings. And we know in 2021, it was absolutely going nuts. A lot of the projects that were dead once before. And that's why I say you can't really count any crypto project out unless the team stops building completely. They just absolutely rug the project and they just stop putting out new information, or they just, it's just a crap project that no one cares about. But majority of the times in the bull market, everything seems some type of appreciation, whether that's 50% to 1,000%. Everything has its day. Every crypto project that continues to build, that has a community, will have its day, guys. So that's why I say dollar cost average. Do what you need to do, however you need to come up with some extra money, the legal way, of course. But however you need to do to get your bag in this crypto market right now, I would say do it, because we are in an extraordinary time. I do believe this crypto bull market will be probably one of the biggest bull markets due to crypto being established as a legit asset class compared to times before, where it was just really, everybody just waved crypto out. They like, man, Bitcoin, they said Bitcoin go from 1,000 to 60,000. They literally wrote it up. Retail, not retail, but in institutions, these people on TV, these television guys, Jim Cramer, all these, and that's no shots at Jim Cramer, but all these people just seeing Bitcoin start off here at 1,000, go to 60,000 at 1,000, or even less than 1,000. People like Bitcoin is nothing. That's what retail silly investors, they invest in Bitcoin. It has no true value. It's no intrinsic value whatsoever, and we don't see what's the necessity for Bitcoin and things like that. But now the tune is changing, guys. We starting to see these people who once, talked down on crypto are now embracing crypto. Even BlackRock's CEO, one of the, they have the most money under management in the entire world, man. BlackRock is one of the, biggest money managers ever. So even they changed their tune when it comes to crypto as well. Now they are one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin. So we starting to see, we always got to pay attention, man. I always say, it's kind of easy, like I said earlier, to get caught up in everyday life and not realizing what's going on. But once we see big money get into things like this, we gotta follow suit. Even if we don't truly know about it, it's a reason that big money is getting into it, especially when we can buy under the prices that they bought into. So we kind of actually beating big money in a sense that we're going to get bigger gains because we got in at a cheaper price. And that's why I always say, man, dollar cost averaging on red days is your best friend, because you're getting in at crazy prices that we might not see ever again. 60K, a lot of people saying, it's been around floating 60K, 65, whatever the case may be. But next year, even not even just thinking about next year, 4 years from now, we might never ever see a $65,000 Bitcoin ever again. And that's why I'm so heavily invested in Bitcoin. And that's why I say this is not financial advice, but buy as much crypto, Bitcoin, whatever altcoin you like, as much possible right now, because we are super early to the party. And once the bags are packed, you want to be the ones that look back on today, 2024, July 18th, and say, I remember I started packing my bags in 2023 and 2024, and now I'm seeing and reaping these rewards, and now we are building wealth in the crypto space. So Crypto Tro, just got to give you a heart-to-heart from time to time, because I really was feeling it, man. A lot of people talk down on crypto. A lot of people don't know what crypto has the possibility of doing, and I truly wholeheartedly believe everything will eventually be on blockchain technology. But that's another video. We know everything will be, as far as assets, bonds, stocks, whatever the case may be, will be verified. Ownership will be verified through blockchain technology. Now, which blockchain is going to be hard to tell, but I do believe that will be our future, and we are just getting started in the crypto space. So Crypto Tro, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, man, turn on those notifications right now. I'm out of here.